Hello, hello. How is everyone? It's Bank Holiday Monday in the UK. So again, let's wait until the chat room fills up, and then we'll get through to the exciting breaking news that we all been waiting for since a couple of days, and certainly since yesterday, and certainly a bit more since this morning and lunchtime and things like that. So yeah, let's wait and see what's happening in the chat. But yeah, you can see the headline: Paqueta is a hammer. It's a club record signing. So we're going to the details a bit more, but literally the news broke through one or two really good sources about 15 minutes ago. The deal has been done, it's been signed, it's been sealed, and hopefully the club will break it on the official website later on today. It looks like he wasn't signed in time to play against Spurs, but we'll go into that a bit more. So yeah, let me know in the chat what you feel. The board have certainly delivered. They've certainly put the money out there, haven't they, everyone? It's we're going to what the prices are, what the money is, and that kind of thing in a minute. So let's have a look through the chat. Andrew, how you doing, mate? You're right, you're right. Listen, mate, we're spending money, mate. We're spending money like it's going out of fashion. There's a huge overdraft, mate. We can't afford to pay gas, electric, but listen, the board has kind of stumped up really, really well and a good amount of money, mate. So cheers to Paqueta, mate. He has joined. As a year, Ryan, winding me up, weren't you, saying that Arsenal are coming in? I think there's rumours that Arsenal were coming in to do one or two things. Then we thought Newcastle might come in. Then 2-3 days ago, they thought Spurs are in for it. Then we were found out that Klopp said he wants a midfielder in. But hey, very odd comments from the Leon side, wasn't it, earlier on in the day, saying that we didn't really want to sell him, but he said he wanted to go. Then he said, Then the club said, we were expecting a bigger club to come in so we could get more money for him. It didn't happen. We were forced to speak to West Ham and get a deal with them. There's someone else coming in. So it just shows you how hard it is to get deals over the line. So the Leon guy obviously wanted an auction. He wanted another club in there. So he could have pit them against West Ham, get as much money as they can. And thankfully, it didn't happen. I didn't think it would. I just said it's all about timing. Other clubs obviously have already spent the money they have, or they don't need him in their lineup. We do. So again, hats off to the board. And surprisingly, David Moyes was even mentioning the name of the player a couple of days ago in his press conference, which a lot of managers don't. So yeah, he'll be wearing the number 11, I think. But before going to the chat, Fabrizio Romano, about 10-15 minutes ago, Lucas Paqueta to West Ham, signed right now, and his famous words, here we go, done deal for 60 million euros, fee add-ons included, to Lyon. And I think Milan, is it Milan that they get a bit of money out of this? Contract until 2027 with an option for further season. I mean, that's 5 years as it is, so option for 6th season. Official statement soon. Contracts have been signed. Medical has been done. Top signing for David Moyes. There he is. There's Mr. Fabrizio Romano, and I think he's going to be the number 11 shirt. I don't want to say it, but a lot of pressure on the kid, a lot of pressure on him. He's only 22, 23. Everything's got to flow through him. And obviously, I don't want to sound negative on the show at the moment, but yeah, you're going to have some worries in the chat about how David Moyes will use him, utilize him, because you're worried about a couple of players, the way he's kind of ignored them in the past. And is this really his signing? It's not a David Moyes type of player. He's very extravagant. He's very skillful. Brazilian, typical Brazilian, great touch, but then now and again liable to lose the ball, which he doesn't like. But then again, he did say, listen, I've been here 3 years, I need to kind of bring in more creative players, more attacking players, a higher class of the player. So when you look at him, you look at Skamaka, you look at Zuma the year before that, you see how, well, obviously Bones not in form at the moment, but the type of player he's shown last 2 years. We've got world-class Declan Rice in there. We've got the exciting Cornet in there. it's kind of there. We're getting thereabouts, aren't we? And Kara had a great match yesterday. Let's not forget Emerson, nice and neat and steady. A sort of a debut yesterday. Agard he's got to come back into the fold. £31 million outlay for him. And on top of this, ladies and gentlemen, I think there's another two coming in, and even Rice has given a hint of that. So we'll go into that a bit more. But let's go through the chat, which is the most important. Glenn, how you doing, mate? Cheers for you, mate. Again, let me know in the chat what you guys been up to. I wanted to go live 6:20, but I couldn't help it. I just was so excited like a kid. I just wanted to get out there, mate. Well, we assume that they all are, don't we, mate, Dabs? But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, mate. We hope he is. We hope he is. But Hammerhead, tell me, were you one of those that didn't think it was going to happen, mate? I want to see if Alex is in the chat. Alex is like, no, the ink's dried up. Although someone else has come in. Yeah, we will never know behind closed doors, but all we can say is talk about the people coming in, how they're playing, the formations, how he'll fit in. It's exciting. We can't tell the future, whose signing he was, whether he's going to sit on the bench all year. We cannot say that, right? All we can say is that we doubt it. I mean, yeah, we're hoping Moyes had a good plan with Rob Newman, Mr. Sullivan, and everyone else on the board, because usually the board has to vote for these kind of signings. It's not really one or two people, I think. Obviously, Sullivan has a strong vote, but you've got to negotiate signings like this across more than one or two people, really. The official announcement hour, but it's been done. So it's been done. It's been signed. It's been delivered. Everything's been done, Charlie. He's a West Ham player. It just takes a bit of time to get the photos done, the press statements done, David Moyes' comments done, and then released through the official website channels, my man. But we are quick on this channel. We are hot. We get out there quickly and share all the good news with all you guys. RD, how you doing, mate? RD. Hardy, only one Hardy. Good lad you are. Yeah, we'll go into the formations again. You know I like doing that. Yep, all been done, Jonathan. All been signed and sealed and delivered, my man. He is the West Ham skillful enigma, the old the historically West Ham love players who play off the cuff. They the dribble, skill, all that kind of thing, mate. The drag backs, the flicks, the defense splitting, passing, the spectacular goals. And did you ever imagine in your West Ham fans' life that you will ever sign a 23-year-old who's a regular in the Brazil team, whose special bond and closeness is with someone called Neymar, right? The World Cup is around the corner. Yes, we're losing for a little bit of a time, but you're going to have a West Ham player in that Brazil lineup in the World Cup. If that doesn't hit home, I don't know what will, mate. I have followed West Ham since 1983. Boxing Day, January the 1st, 3-0 victory over Spurs. Tony Cottee debut. That's when my first memory of a West Ham fan was. And just let that sink in, that when the World Cup starts, you're going to have a West Ham player who's very important, very regular, and very central to Brazil, the Brazilian team in the World Cup at the age of 23. Just think about that for a moment. You know, that's mind-boggling. That's mind-boggling. We are buying players in their prime. Zuma 27. Obviously, Bowen and Rice. Yeah, well, Rice was kind of a home product. He's many good years ahead of him. Bowen is going through a tough period at the moment. Hopefully, he'll come through. Cornet's again 25. So again, the average age of the team has come down immensely. Everyone. And yeah, let's not look in the past or the mistakes, a few that we've done. Let's look forward. Let's get energetic, motivated, excited. I don't think he's signed in time to play, the good old, Tottenham down the road. But listen, great signing, mate. And he's been in Europe 2 years already, minimum. So he knows he's climatized. If you sign him straight from Brazil, and then what will mean is there's a fast track visa for him as well. So that'll all go through already if it hasn't. So much quicker, mate. Come on, let's get positive today. Let's get positive. No problem, mate. Evening, Jonathan, Tommy. Yeah, get in there. Nice win yesterday. Clean sheet yesterday. Off the points, isn't it? Off the bottom and stuff like that, mate. Yes, yes. Let's get the positivity. Ryan's already doing a bit of coaching, mate. Ryan's already doing his coaching in there. The thing is, Hammer, we don't bring any money in for anyone. So the funniest thing is, right, Masuaku, there's a 2 million option for the club that we'll get at the end of the year. 2 million, mate, for Masuaku. Vlasic, we don't know. We're partially paying the salary for that, mate, and God knows what we get in return for the 20-30 million outlay, mate. We'll go into it. Ryan is just running. Ryan is running with the team sheet, running with the tactics. He can't wait. And then I have to say, my Scottish in my kind of Merseyside Scouser accent, calm down, Ryan. Jonathan, calm down, Ryan as well, calm down. There he is. This is the main man. We've been waiting for Alex. Alex, tell me how you are. I know you're very cautious, and I don't know if you really mean it sometimes when you're like, ain't gonna happen, but let me know how you feel. It's all been done, mate, and it wasn't done with invisible link. It doesn't mean the signature's gonna go away. He's not gonna join Arsenal, he's not gonna join Spurs, he's not gonna join Newcastle, he's not gonna join Klopp, he's joined the Pie Mash Boys, West Ham United. The £7.50, was it £7.50 a pint of beer, £7 for cheeseburger without the cheese, the 30-minute walk from the station. He's joining Mighty Hammers, mate. Get in there, mate. So Alex, really, the show is never complete without people like Alex. We're building a great community here for the great characters, and one day hopefully meet you guys. We'll have a good laugh, mate. Get in there, mate. For our first signing, Hardy. Well, if you don't know, Hardy will be coming on the channel very, very soon and will be a regular. He's based in the US, but he's a West Ham fan, and yeah, from proper East Ender is Hardy. Good lad. I'm quicker than that, mate. I'm quicker than that. Don't worry about Sky Sports, mate. It's a West Ham Eyes channel. We bring it fresh off the press, mate. Still hot. The ink's still wet, mate. Look, contract, the ink's still wet, mate. Oh boy, oh wow, Stephen. Nah, don't worry about that. Scaremongering from Leon, because he wanted an auction, so that was coming from the Leon end, and it's a bit of a wind up, right? So he's a bit like Alex. He's winding people up and thinking there's another team that's going to come in. Let's create a bit of a circus, a bit of an auction, mate. But we've done it now. We've done it. I don't know if it's been leaked, Alex. I haven't looked at it, but I was thinking that where's this extra money come from? Is it kind of from their own pockets, like Sullivan and Gold, Kretinsky? Is it the Rice money from next year, being proactive, spending it now? But as fans, Alex, what I was saying, we don't care as fans. We don't care how much Man City did they ever care? We should not care how much money, what the contract is. Just our business is enjoying the moment, enjoying the new signing, getting excited. Your children will want his name on the back, and people like Cornet and Scamacca, mate, Rice, Zuma, Bowen, hopefully when he's back to normal, Scamacca, this lad. We're getting there, mate. We're getting there. Another couple on the way. The deadline was today, lunchtime, I think. I think the deadline was today. But you could be right. I think the deadline was today, mate. Oh, is it? I wasn't sure about that. Wasn't sure about that. Wasn't sure about that. Wasn't sure about that. But we'll look into it in a minute. Let me go through the chats. I would put him in there against Spurs, mate. They won't know how to mark him. They won't be prepared for that. Right, that's more than one person. And Hardy's pretty reliable. Okay, mate. That's great. That's great then. That's brilliant. That is unlike West Ham. I'd start him in there, mate. That'll ruffle up Conte. You imagine everyone's thinking he ain't going to play him. That's because the team news ain't going to come out for an hour. It's usually kept pretty quiet. So for me, that'll really upset Tottenham's rhythm, what they're thinking. The crowd's going to go nuts. It's going to be brilliant, mate. What's that, Ryan? What's that? You say that, Jonathan, but you know, with Vanaken, I mean, we'll go into it in a minute. We'll go into it in a minute. But you know, if Vanaken comes in, you're thinking of Vanaken, Benrahma, and Paqueta for the same spot. Because Vanaken, it ain't a CDM, mate. I want Gallagher in there or someone like that. We need a proper CDM. I wouldn't say no to a right back, mate. I wouldn't say no to Skamaka, someone who can back him up, not Antonio, mate. So we still got issues. I do not, like I said yesterday, I don't want Antonio playing up front. It just doesn't work. Antonio should only be there to play in Bowen's place on the right wing. That's it. Everyone sticks to their roles. I don't want Johnson left back, centre back. Just stick him in the right back. And if after this season he ain't good enough, just throw him out, right? So everyone should play in their spots. It's very, very important. And then you get the best out of it. And then what yesterday's formation showed is how some players are good there and some isn't. But then we got the option. So if we play three at the back, we've got the people for it now. Emerson's okay. Kero is very comfortable in that back three. Kufal loves the wing back rather than a full back. So let's just keep buying more and more. So we can play 4-4-2. We can play 4-2-3-1. We can play sort of wing back system. Yeah, don't put people in there because wing backs is a very specialized position. I know Travis Sinclair was kind of. Sometimes I am thinking, do you think Bowen could play as a wing back? He's got the strength, he's got the stamina, he's got the muscle. Yeah, let me know if you think you could, like Travis Sinclair, you reckon you could change Bowen into a wing back. I think Cornet could do it at a stretch. Emerson probably could. Emerson just needs the confidence to start attacking defenders. But yeah, don't play Johnson there. Kufal's okay. But let's mix it up. Let's have options, isn't it, everyone? Let's have options. I'll tell you what, the bench that wouldn't be too bad either. But I would start him. I'm sure he's been training and quite fit, isn't he, mate? Yeah, let's go through the chatty. I can't show you any footage of him because I got done last time, didn't I? Do you remember? Bloody hell! I wish I could show you some footage. Yeah, he's not going to play Downs, mate. He's not going to play Downs. I don't think he's going to play Downs, mate. Let me go through the chat, then we go through our formations, and there's two more players to come in, I think. Even Rice gave a hint, I think, which he shouldn't have. So I think we're going in for Gallagher, 4 or 5 million loan fee, something like that. And we're going back in for Vanaken. But I don't get the Van. Actually, I don't know. Maybe there's another role he's got ready for him, Vanaken. I don't know. Maybe he's going to try him as a CDM. I don't know. Because he doesn't play in there. He doesn't play in there, mate. Yeah. But you've got to sign a check anyway. You've got to sign a check. Yeah, so Ryan, what we're saying, we're saying a right back. We're saying a backup to Skamaka. That's not Bowen. That's not Antonio. A big lump. I'm not saying I'm going to sign Wood, but someone like that, I'll happily, because Broja, wow, I'll probably faint, mate. Imagine that, I don't think Chelsea would give us Broja and Gallagher, would they? Imagine that, So, yeah, we need a proper backup to Skamaka. We need a proper right back. We need a proper CDM. What else do we need? I think that'll be it for now, isn't it? So you're looking at 3, aren't you? A total of 3. So Gallagher's a CDM. Vanaken, I'm not sure we need him. I don't know. Let me know in the chat. I'm not sure because we already got Benrahma here, haven't we? And what about those Fornells links this morning with Barcelona? What the hell's going on with that? He's been pretty poor. Forget the goal yesterday. Fornells has been piss poor, mate. Maybe he's on the way out. I don't know, mate. Brandon, how you doing, sir? You know it, matey. You know it. Makes sense. Now let's next couple of days, hopefully the West Ham fans have a song for him. Did you see that news, Ryan? That Newcastle are interested in Ashby, £2-3 million bid. Really crazy stories going on around the moment, which you're going to get, mate. I think the discussion started. But when was the bid accepted, Alex? About Friday, wasn't it, mate? Thursday, Friday. So they've had a good couple of days, haven't they? Yeah. August the 27th, isn't it? Same birthdays as me. Cheers, Virgo, Virgo, matey. Talking about birthdays, let me take that comment back. Hammerhead, Vanaken's 30, mate. 2 days ago or something like that. He's 30, mate. Granddad. What, Vanaken? Do you reckon, matey? Let me have a look at me old little football formation formula. Shall I bring it on and that? You know you love it, innit? Yeah. We'll have a look at that in a minute, mate. But so you reckon? What about Gallagher then? So you reckon be Rice and so you reckon instead of Gallagher, right? You reckon it's Vanaken, right? Grandad Vanaken in there, right? Right. So I've got. Let me push me to one side because you don't like me. There we go. So Skamaka up front, Cornet, Bowen, Paqueta, Rice, Vanaken. So you reckon? I don't know, mate. I don't know. 6'5". Suchek's been all right so far, hasn't he? So I don't know, mate, about that. Daniela's in the chat. Daniela, you doing all right? Listen, if you look at the age, right, Grandad, how many granddads we got in here? One. We've only got one Grandad, right? Zuma's 27, Agard 25, Kera 23, 24, Emerson 28, Vanaken 30, Rice, 23, whatever. Paqueta 25, is he? Bowen 24, 24. The front six are all in their 20s apart from Vanaken. It's only one player in his 30s, and he's just 30. That's Vanaken. Everyone else is in their 20s, apart from Grandad Fabianski. So straight away, we kicked out Grandad Yemo, Fredericks, and people like that. Age is probably down to 24, 25. So that's not bad, is it, everyone? Zebier, where are you, lad? Martinez. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Let me know about this Brazilian lad. Let me know in the chat who's been to Brazil. Look, again, I'm being honest. I've just heard it's a country a bit like South Africa. You have to be a bit careful, but both those countries are beautiful. I love to go to, was it Copacabana Beach, Rio? I love to, mate. And let me know in the chat. Everyone's second international team used to be Brazil, didn't we? I used to have some lovely tops. My habit was I used to have a huge collection of tops, Lazio, Brazil, Milan, Ajax. I used to just give them out to mates. And I'm like, oh, why did I do that afterwards? You know what I mean? Because some of these tops are worth a lot of money. Jonathan. That's it, mate. That's it, mate. Like I said, always wish health, best health before anything in life. Personally, and you guys in here, and our players, and the West Ham curse. Wish the players a happy, healthy time at West Ham, isn't everyone? Climb those stairs carefully. Paqueta, when you get out that taxi, make sure you don't get your fingers stuck in the doors. You don't slip in our state-of-the-art gym, in our state-of-the-art training ground complex, which is the finest portal cabin castle in the world, my man. And when you're lifting up those barbells and dumbbells, just take care, isn't it, everyone? Just take care. I've seen so many new players injured. Crucially, never played for West Ham again. Yeah, it's got to be on the cards, isn't it, mate? Got to be. When you put more money in, you're not going to be number two, mate. You want to be the number one decision maker, mate, and take it on board. Sharky, top boy, top lad. How you doing? You all right, mate? Sharky, by the way, do you like that film, Jaws? I didn't like Jaws 2 and 3, Steven Spielberg, for people that know. Jaws, that music, innit? What a film that was, everyone. Ruby, the name of my cat, Ruby. Tuesdays in the chat. I love that name. Yeah, the pronouncement, isn't it? I think it's Paqueta. No, Paqueta. Is it Paqueta? I think the pronouncer's Paqueta. Oh my God, I'm making a right meal out of it. Ruby. I don't know how many of you go and watch the game like most days. You know, I've had a season ticket for a while and stuff like that. Yeah, you need invention. Sometimes it just doesn't look like how you're going to unlock the defense. And as West Ham get more and more successful, teams are going to sit back. So we need to find new ways of scoring goals, breaking the opposition down. And this is what this guy's going to do. He's going to invite the tackles, the free kicks. He's going to be the man. And then, like I said, if he gets booked, right? If he gets booked, or if he gets, say, he's kind of, he's going to invite bookings on. And if he gets marked by the opposition, man marked, or two people on, that frees up Cornet, Bowen, everyone else in the team, mate. And when you got that amount of talent that we've got as opposition manager, there's not one plan. You can't make a plan for West Ham. Are you going to stop Bowen? Are you going to stop Skamaka? Are you going to stop Paqueta? Why do I keep putting a bloody S in there, mate? Why do I keep doing that? I just noticed. There we go. Yeah, so that's looking more and more exciting. Off the cuff football. Well done, Mr. Kretinsky, then, isn't it, mate? Well done, Mr. Kretinsky. You can crush a great lad. You can crush a great, While we're on here live, let's see if there's any more news on anything else. Let's have a look. Fake hijack stories circulate. Yeah, something about the Chelsea fixtures. But yeah, just confirming the news that we know. Yeah, there we go. What's these bloody adverts everywhere? I'm going to shut that one out. There we go. There we go. Tommy, what are you going on about, Tommy? Seriously, how much money is that for us, guy? I don't even know. There's going to be a lot of funny stories, Daniela, with the window coming up. A lot of funny stories, and some of them we can't rule them out. And it's crazy. Football's crazy. You don't know what's going to happen. I even heard a couple of people wouldn't rule out Rice leaving, mate, which is crazy. You can't construct a deal like that in what, two days? Is it two? All of you in the chat have followed football all your lives, right? Don't rule anything out. This is going to be the craziest, interesting, amazing transfer window since that window where, yeah, Torres went from Liverpool to Chelsea. Carroll went from Newcastle to Liverpool. Henderson went from Sunderland to Liverpool. It's going to be nuts, mate. It's going to be mad. And I am going to do a show, 24-hour show on Wednesday. So get your samosas done, your full English done. Join me and stay with me. Yeah, that's what I heard, Alex, wasn't it? So the amount of money he's got, he's going to inherit more through his missus, isn't he, mate? Money follows money, 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 and then, mate, money, 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 like the ABBA song, and then, mate, money follows money. You know it, mate. You know it. And it's funny how it can change, isn't it? Like we got a win yesterday. This boy's come in. So spirits are up. Just a shame that we didn't get it all wrapped up before the season started. But that was the fault of the World Cup, I think, wasn't it? Where we really ideally want the window closed before the season starts, isn't it? So it's a bit of a shame that we've lost 3 games, and if we're able to get all these boys up and ready and it will lift. You know, people like Bowen, Fornells are not firing in all cylinders. Antonio thinks he's on holiday. Hopefully they get a wake-up call with these people that the club is going in a different direction. And if you're not going to stay with us, there's the train, mate. Get off. There's a station. Get off. Ryan is well happy, mate. Ryan's happy. Let me know in the chat who's having a drink with me. Let me know in the chat. I think I finished off a litre rum last night with my sons. That's a lot, isn't it? I might go for grass now. I think this is the last one left. Phil. I reckon there was a famous player with your surname or similar to your surname. Was it Argentinian? Just rings a bell. 1990 World Cup, mate. Vlasic has gone, Hammerhead. Vlasic has gone to Torino, mate. He's gone. He's already playing for them, mate. He's gone. Lanzini is the biggest mistake we've done. A lot of them under Pellegrini, so we're still mopping up, cleaning that crap out, mate. I don't see Vanaken. I'd rather get a right back or a Skamaka, someone to help Skamaka as a backup or a CDM. Yeah, I don't think we need Vanaken, mate. So if we can stop the Vatican 11 million for 30-year-old and get Gallagher in, that might keep us ticking over for a year, innit, mate? Or someone like that. Someone like that. Danny Ellis ready, matey. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your reference on the man, mate. Your reference. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're done. Like, listen. Stick to what you believe in life, and even here, and don't make people change your mind. Even like, I love Alex. Alex was winding me up. Everyone, but I stuck to my guns and I said, no, this deal's going to be done, sealed, signed, and delivered. So yeah, I didn't let you down, did I? Didn't let you down, mate. Charlie, it's done, my man. It's done, mate. It's done. Enjoy it, party, grab a drink, grab a cider, grab a beer. So you reckon Paqueta and Benrahma in the same team? So Bowen has to play right. So can Benrahma play left? I thought we stick Cornet up there, mate. Innit, mate? But options in there, mate. That's what it's all about, mate. It's all been done, mate. Done, mate. You guys are so cool. Don't worry about that. Jonathan. I'm bloody reading out the same comments, aren't I? I'm gone mad. Mrs. Anna. That's it. I'm back. I think so, mate. What I've been told, mate. Yeah. I've been told you can do it, but as long as he's registered by Tuesday, he can play. We are massive, mate. There you go. No, it's been done, Harry. It's done. It's going to take another half an hour for it to come out. It's all done, mate. Contract's been signed, sealed, delivered, medical done. He has signed, and I am telling you, the channel's quick, mate. Even before the sausages are done on a barbecue, they're in your plate, mate. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Glenn, how you doing, mate? He's not ready. Downs is not ready. Yeah, he's not ready, mate. So some of the other players have been playing already, aren't they, mate? There's some argument going on about that fixture change, isn't it, mate, Sharky? Something going on about that, matey. Like all of them, Daniel, isn't it? All of them. So let's have a look at the people we've signed. Let's have a look at West Ham signings in this window, everyone. Jazz getting lost online again as normal. I am the classic, and mate, I just deleted everything. I am the technology buster. There we go. West Ham United transfers in. So everyone, Areola, 29 years old, 8 million euros. What am I on about? Lost it. I've completely lost it. There we go. Right, Skamaka. Yeah, so Skamaka 23, Agar 26, Cornet 25, Emerson 28, Kira 25, Downs 23, Areola 29, Trop 23, Paqueta 25. Without Paqueta, it's saying the average age is 25, so that's not bad. 24, 25. We have spent about 180 million, 175, 180 million, everyone. Latest rumors, Vatican. Let's look at all the rumors then. Yeah, what other rumors are in there? These are the rumors. Well, Paqueta's not a rumor anymore. Conor Gallagher, 50%. Vatican, 59%. Navas, the goalkeeper, 25%. So, yeah. Vatican and Gallagher's getting hotter and hotter, everyone. And the people who left, their average age is 28, 29. Duke 25, who looks absolute dog shit, I've heard. Yamalenko 32, Fredericks 29, Masarako 28. Vlasic was young, 24, but not a good player. Trop 23, Noble 35, David Martin 36, Ariola, well, came in and out. So yeah, we've done well. We've done well, everyone. We have done well with all of this. We've done all right. Let's go for the chat. Is it, mate? I haven't followed him. Is he crap? I don't know. That's it, mate. That's it, matey. Where does he play, Lairboard, mate? Where does he play? I mean, looking at this, I did say, and I will stick to it, I don't think at the moment, I'm not convinced with Kera in a flat back four. He looks great in that formation yesterday, and he will do. Because, again, he can mop up. He's got the pace. He looks good. Centre back, I'm not sure. Right back, might get away with it. Emerson, left back, wing back. He'll do a right job. He'll do a right job. And I was, like I told you before, exactly what I was thinking is what happened yesterday. Emerson, I'm kind of okay with him, comfortable with him. Kera as a centre back next to Zuma, no for me. Right back, let's have a look at him. Souček's been okay, Rice, but if there's a better alternative to Souček, I wouldn't say no. Paqueta is going to be that number 10. But then, everyone, bit of sad news, I think, that's Ben Rama on the bench again. So it's really been bad time for Ben Rama. So let me know in the chat. That's the end of Ben Rama, mate. I can't see Paqueta and Ben Rama in the same team. So that is one good news. Like in life, isn't it? Highs and lows, good news, bad news. There's no way Paqueta and Ben Rama are playing in the same team. I can't see it. I can't see that. Bowen and Cornet are kind of more industrial, more physical, more muscle, more tackles, more engine in them than Ben Rama. But even yesterday, Ben Rama, he just got pushed out so easily a couple of times. Paqueta's a bit bigger in height, can take a lot more kicks. So let me know in the chat. I think this is the end of Ben Rama as a regular, but it's a great choice to rotate them in the cup. This is what big clubs are about. If you've got big mentality, you're a big club. And I kept saying to you, listen, mate, my mentality throughout my West Ham fan career has been really happy when we hit 10th sometimes in the league. Looking at that first page on BBC, thinking, yeah, we're 10th. I can see it on the first page. But now we're 7th, we're 6th, we're semi-finalists, we're doing good things, mate. And it does take time to get used to, everyone. Yeah, I don't know, Alex. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Good. Da. Lucas Paqueta Magic. He wears a magic hat. He played the last. Didn't fancy. He passes it left. He passes it right. Not bad, matey. But let me know in the chat. I think it's the end of Ben Rama to be a regular. No, it's all done, Alexi. All done, matey. All done, Alex. All done. Coca Cabana, Barry Manilow. He's a big nose, and he Barry Manilow, mate. Giving an age away a little bit, Alex. Yeah, he's number 11, I've heard, mate. Number 11. It isn't it, mate. Listen, Skamaka looks class. Paqueta's going to be class. And whatever you say about Kara and Emerson is an improvement on Fredericks. Oh, my God. I know he doesn't say much, but we are slowly getting rid of that Pellegrini Messi left behind, isn't it, mate? Yeah, returning that. Yeah, players that were crap, throwing them out, put them in a bin, mate. Stick them in the bin, mate. Dusty bin, stick them in there. Yeah, we're churning them out, mate. All those crap people are that bloody Fredericks. Biggest waste of space ever seen. Yamalenko, was it 5 games in 4 years and 125 grand a week? Oh, my God. And with this signing, that's finally put the Lingard ghost to rest, isn't it? No more mention of Mr. L, who's more interested in talking about director of management companies he wants to set up for his kids and entertainment company. This is No, that's the end of Lingard. That's the end of Lingard Ghost, I think. Alex, let's stay positive. Let's stay positive. Yeah. We'll never know the intricate details, but listen, as it stands, Sullivan is the #1 shareholder in the club, so nothing can be done about him, mate. So yeah, and let's not think about things like that today. Yeah. If you want a burger if you want an onion in your burger, put the onion in your burger. Do whatever you want to do today. Just enjoy yourselves. Yeah. Moyes is signing, not Moyes is signing. Sullivan's, Kretensky's. Forget it. Much more bigger things going in the world, mate. Gas, electric bills. Yeah. Don't worry. But all we know is what we've signed is good. The window's being good. The outlay's being good. The future's good. Just, we've wasted a couple of games where it could have hit us in the bum at the end, where other teams are much more settled than us, especially the three we're playing at the moment coming up: Newcastle, Spurs, Arsenal. But it's been done, and it's been done, and it's been done. Well, talking about the other Fofana, he's going to go to Chelsea, and he's 70 million. He's 70 million, matey. Let's wait and see, mate. Well, that will only happen because Chelsea sees as a threat. So, and it's in their ball court, but the player could say no, right? He won't go there because we haven't tried or we're not better than them. It's because Chelsea won't let him go to us, which is kind of our status at the moment, isn't it, Jonathan? He's been dropped last game, Ryan, and he's my fancy. Done nothing, mate. 2-2-2. Done nothing this season. Got rid of him, mate. Yeah. I don't know about Leon. I don't know, matey. Blue Baron, the Rangers. Blue Baron, where have you been? Been a while, isn't it? How you been? You been all right? 180 million, Blue Baron. The checkbook's been spent, mate. We're doing all right. Hope you're all right. Oh, mate. I don't mind. If it's Gallagher or not, but we do know we need someone in that position, don't we? He's not Paul. No, that's a bit strict. I need a glass. Give me 1 minute. Let me ask the kid for a bit of a grouse. Harge, come in. A grouse and a coke. Yep. That's the older boy. He's going to put my scotch for me. Go to the West Ham bar. Two cubes of ice, whiskey, bit of coke because I've run out of rum. Jazz only buys one ball at a time. That litres gone. Help me in the chat. Anyone got rum? Deliver it. Ryan, no. So Ryan, let's be positive today. We're going to have a lot of people winding each other up, having a bit of a laugh, but that's fine. But let's all be happy, enjoy. That's all bank holiday, mate. Last bank holiday before Christmas. We need one in October, don't we? Yeah. Peter, love you, mate. Top lad. It's not only Peter, it's Peter. XXXX, naughty Peter. I'm missing those dating agency people, isn't it, in the chat? Where are they gone? Where are those dating? We always welcome. Everyone's welcome on this channel, mate. Everyone. I think it's famous grouse. Ugh. We'd prefer a bit of ice in there, but we'll be all right. Well, anyway. Chill out, Blue Baron. Samosas on the way to you. Anyway, Blue Baron, do you know about that Sikh restaurant in Glasgow? Tony Singh with the turban. So he goes. So the Rangers team went there under Alex McLeish, and he served them the haggis pakora. Yeah. I love haggis. Mate. Seriously, I love Scotland. I love haggis. There was a Scottish pub in Windsor that suddenly changed ownership, but tatties, haggis, different ball game, mate, with a single malt. I love Scotland. Do you remember that murder mystery? There's been another murder, Taggart. There's been another murder. Alex, chill. Be happy. Share samosas and pakoras in the thing. Yeah, I was just thinking, wasn't I, mate? I was just thinking, you never know. You remember Travis Sinclair? I mean, it worked for. I think Bowen could do it. You never know, mate. He's got the engine. He's mad. He's nuts, isn't he, the Hereford boy? Just an idea, wasn't it, Dap? Just an idea, mate. Yeah, easily. Why not come off? Right, you lot carry on, mate. You lot carry on. I'm chilling out. Calm down in the chat. Calm down. Never know, Peter. Triple X, Peter. Let me know if you like Triple X extra strong mints. Let me know, Peter. Are you named out of respect for the extra strong Triple X mints? Let me know. No, we do not want that. No. If Skamaka can't play for one reason or another, there's no way I want Antonio or Bowen up front. No, that's not going to happen. So we really do need a big lump up there, mate. Whether it's, yeah, I don't care who they are. He let slip Harry. What Rice let slip, mate, was that there's another 2 people to come in. Well, obviously, was that from the Daya? I was on the Daya channel, my good friend Daya's channel, JP Morgan. It could be through Kotensky, it could be through raising more capital, things like that. The problem we've got, Black Country, is that obviously we don't own our own ground, which is a major asset sometimes. Sometimes you can borrow, because the problem used to be cash flow, if you remember that. We always get our money at a particular month of the year. In between, we have to borrow against our cash flow, and then Sullivan used to borrow money from his friends, like that Irish horse owner, things like that. Because they're so tight, Gold and Sullivan, they don't like to put their own cash in, mate. They just want to borrow all the time. JP Morgan will be getting involved. If it's JP Morgan, it has to be in terms of lending cash to the club and using some kind of collateral, mate. Or, which they don't really do unless they're putting a stake in the club. I don't think they would do that. They can do it, but it might be conflicting. So there's 2 options for JP Morgan. Either they're going to buy a percentage of the club, perhaps, or they're going to inject money in as a lender, and then in return they'll obviously look at the accounts of the company, West Ham Holdings, whatever they're called, or the profit and loss, the balance sheet, look at the assets, look at the revenue, and then work out like we get the mortgage in our real life. So look at what you're worth, what you're earning, how much can we safely lend, or they're buying a percentage of the club, mate. Shares. So someone's selling shares to them, mate. If it was Goldman Sachs, the Goldman Sachs will be involved when there's mergers, acquisitions, right? So when Kotensky takes over, you would probably use someone like Goldman Sachs in terms of advice, that kind of thing. Yeah, something like that, mate. Well, Ryan, Paqueta ain't going to be, I mean, I don't know what numbers you mean, but he ain't going to be the CDM, mate. Paqueta ain't going to be the CDM. You could sit like this, right? But listen, some of you, look, the way to think about it in the modern game is don't stick too strict. But then I don't want, no, that's a mistake I done. See, I don't see Vanek on anyone like 4-3-3 like that. No, that ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. That might work. This might work. But it's not ideal. That might work, right? But you can mess about with it, right? So you can put these 2 up front, and these 2, and him, and turn it into a 4-4-2 or something like that. I don't know. You can mess about with it, but I would, for now, just safely stick him in there. I don't know why Corner ain't being played. It's kind of pissing me off a bit. I'd put him in there. And if you're really and all right, this will work at home. I don't think I want to play Vanaken next to Rice away. But I could be wrong. I don't think Vanaken is that kind of player. At home, it might work. On defensive, it might work. Again, lots of options, everyone. Lots of options, you know. Because the other thing is, everyone, that I would have been really cautious yesterday, but then I fully understood that we had no points on the board. I'm not a manager, and I know why. And David Moyes, rightly so in some part, was very cautious in terms of we can't lose this game. So up to half time, I was going mad because I knew Villa are shit. They're dog shit, right? And I knew why we're being so cautious with 5 at the back, 3 forward midfield, all defensive, right? And I kept thinking if we don't attack them, because there's no shots on target at half time, they're going to get one and we're done. And then we're going to be reactive, not proactive, right? Thankfully, Benrahma came on really early, straight after half time, changed it all, and we got all right, goal is goal, whatever it was, it's done. But I would have kept Scamacca on, I would have thrown Antonio on, I would have thrown Cornet on, and just gone for them in a gamble, knowing we can piss over these. Like we've beaten them 5 times in a row. They're shit. Gerrard's shit as a manager. So that's what I would have done. And I think a lot of you would have followed me, mate. On this channel, Cosmos. Look how much I love you guys. I knew you guys are getting nervous. You're not eating your dinners at home that your partners you've made. And it's done, mate. It's done. It's done. That's what this channel's all about. Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah. Could be that as well. Let me look into it a bit more, see what's going on with that. But you wouldn't have someone on the board unless JP Morgan had taken a slice of the company, mate, or something like that, mate. That's a bit weird. It might be someone who's worked for JP Morgan, but they wouldn't allow one of their staff to just be willingly board members, mate, unless they've got to cut out the small percentage of the club, mate. JP Morgan, also known as Chase Bank, big American bank. So I kind of deal with them. The 3 biggest are Bank of America, Citibank, and JP Morgan, because I largely work for US corporates. And then we do bits with HSBC and APAC, was in Mizuho, SMBC Japan, Standard Chartered in Africa. UK banks, we don't do a lot with Barclays, NatWest. We don't really do a lot with them, which is a shame since 2008 crash, because we were always, I like to use our British platforms when I'm doing things online. That's it, Harry, matey. Listen, beat Liverpool, mate. Do me a favour. I hate Liverpool. Beat Liverpool, mate. Sort them out. And let me know if you're going to go to one of the games, mate. But listen, you've been a great guy. Follow the channel from the beginning. Got a lot of time for your club. From the Graham Souness times with Gary Stevens, Travis Stephen, Graham Souness, Ray Wilkins, Graham Roberts. Who was the other one? Oh, Blue Baron. I was watching stuff on Mark Haitley yesterday on YouTube. What a player Mark Haitley was. Wow. Mark Haitley was a legend, mate. Absolute legend, mate. Absolute legend. God, Ryan's just going to carry on. Good lad, you are. Good lad. Let me know, likes a bit of famous grouse, malt whiskey, mate. It's not malt, actually. It's just blended, isn't it? Blended. Alex is 007, mate. He's James Bond, isn't you, mate? You know your stuff, mate. And again, in the chat, listen, there's my Twitter address, right? 3,000 followers nearly. Private message me and I'll meet any of you at the ground. We'll have a chat. I'll buy you a pint, whatever you want. We'll have a laugh. We'll have a laugh, right? Jazz is open to everyone. Open channel. I ain't one of those that does recorded videos, hide to be live. Have a go at me and I'll respectfully have a go at you. Banter. We'll never forget how this channel got to hopefully where it's going, how we're doing. We never forget our roots, right? Imagine, get 3,000-4,000 subs and then suddenly I'm like, I stopped doing live. I just do videos. I don't want to interact. That'll never be me. That'll never be me, mate. Never be me. And if you give me a bit of time, I might even sort a bit of food out for you guys. And that is a promise from me, as usual. Same colour in it, mate. Same colour in it. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I think so, mate. And we all need it in life. We all do things sometimes a bit lazy, we lose our target in life. And we all need a bit of kick up the backside. We all need it. It's humanity. And we all need a challenge. I told you, didn't I, Peter? We all need a challenge in life. We need a bigger squad to get that kick up your wake up. I know people like Dali Ali never worked. Who gives a shit about him? But we all need that, mate. And go back to the Liverpool example, everyone, of the 1980s when they won the league, European Cups. All their players like Graham Souness said, listen, as soon as we won it, we put the medal in the cupboard. We never thought about it. We didn't celebrate it. We didn't show off about it. We started again from scratch. And the manager and the owners would always buy the 2-3 to keep them on their toes. And the mistake we've made is we've done amazing in this window, but we kind of missed the last two windows, and that's allowed Arsenal, Spurs to kind of go a little bit above us, which is a bit naughty of West Ham, but that's history. We're always a little bit slow. Listen, leave Blue Blower alone. He's a top lad. And Rangers, I'd love to go there one day and do the tour of the wood oak panel director boxes. He's a good lad. Come on, respect Rangers. He's a top boy. Yeah. Same day, Ruby, as the missus. Same day, mate. Virgo. Not going to forget that birthday, mate. Been expensive, isn't it? Oh, I'll give you a story about Leeds, Arthur. So when I went to Newcastle, again, I might be boring people again. I stayed overnight in Leeds, so I'm a big cricket fan. I could see Headingley from my hotel room. Saw loads of people from Leeds University out for the lash. Had some nice food from there. I think they were from Pakistan, the people, although I like Indian food. But anyway, it was all right. Nice biryani, a few kebabs. And then I travel up to Newcastle the next day. But I paid homage to Ellen Road, Arthur, and yeah, really must have been amazing in the 70s, mate, under Don Revie and people like that. Amazing club, mate. And I heard you're one of the most daunting grounds once upon a time and things like that. So thanks for joining in. Proper Yorkshire club, mate, like Newcastle, one city club, aren't you? I know Newcastle ain't Yorkshire, but one city club, aren't you? Shall we have a look, matey? Shall we have a looky, Kafali, baby? Let's have a look at the squad. Kafal. So Peter, Triple X Strong Mints. We are going to tell him Kafal's 30 years old, mate. He's 30 years old. Yeah, he's 30 years old. And while we're at it, again, I'm going to reload the page and we carry on through the chat. So Leon already lining up 40 million replacement. I don't know who that is. We'll go into a bit later on. Actually, let me go on our own. Breaking news 5 minutes ago. Listen, mate. We've confirmed it. We've confirmed the news. I told you. I put my bloody whole thing on the line, didn't I? And it worked out. Let me go on the website. I think it's there. Is it there? Oh, mate. I think it's there. Pat on the back. It's done. Oh, mate. It's done. Oh, man. Oh, mate. Shit. It's done, everyone. It's it's all official and sinking in now, isn't it? Wow. Record fee. West Ham United is delighted to announce the club 17 minutes ago, club record signing of Brazil international Lucas Paqueta, the attacking midfielder. Yeah, 25 on Saturday, 5-year deal, 1-year option. Outstanding talent to be a number 10 or number 8. Capped 33 times by Brazil. Played for Flamengo in his home city of Rio, AC Milan, Lyon. Technical ability, creativity, incisive range of passing, willingness to work for his team to that'll come down. David Moyes will get the broomstick, like, come on, boy. Oh my days. Extremely happy to be here. I hope it's the beginning of an enjoyable journey. I hope my time here is successful. He wear the number 11. West Ham had a great season, he said, last season because he played against us, and the great atmosphere he must have experienced at the ground. I'm excited to pull on the West Ham shirt, show the fans what I can do. David Moyes is always an interesting comment. I'm delighted to welcome Lucas to West Ham. He's a player I've admired for a very long time from afar. We saw him close up. Very talented. Oh, here we go again. Whilst he will need time to adapt, we're excited. Oh my God, Dave, why are you? Dave, put a block on it, mate. Lucas Tolentino Colo de Lima, born in August 1997. He's from an island called Paqueta. Yeah, right near Rio's Bay. Yeah. Well, there it is, everyone. Now you believe Jazz and his contacts. But listen, I was getting quite emotional then. Yeah. Let me know in the chat. I about to stop myself. Yeah, it's kind of sometimes when things are happening too quick in life, you don't. Our clubs. This is big. This is big. So everyone get positive in the chat and come on, boy. Come on, boy. Do it, mate. 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 I'm going to skip to yeah. Stop all the little fighting, you naughty people. Yeah, quite emotional there, mate. Bloody hell. Jazz nearly let go. A few tears then. Fucking hell, mate. Let me start from the bottom again, not disrespecting anyone, but yeah, I got to be emotional there, mate. I'm nearly, yeah. Ooh, bloody hell. Love West Ham, mate. Love West Ham. Alan Brazil, champagne and that, mate. Oh, what a player. Richard. Love you, Richard. What a player Kaká was, mate. Rumbles, mate. Listen, if he didn't sign, I was going to close the channel down and leg it to Brazil, mate. Oh, mate. Let me know in the chat. Oh, I nearly got emotional there. Let me know. Oh, my God. Wow, this signing has hit me. Shit. Ooh, bloody hell, mate. Family, isn't it? West Ham, the chat, the club. Come in, join the chat, Frankie. Come on, brother. Join in. Frankie, join in for 2 minutes. Come on. Frankie, join me. I can't celebrate without you. I'm getting quite emotional. Get in the chat, Frankie, baby. If you can. Obviously, you're busy. Come on. Frankie, everyone in the chat, tell Frankie to join in. Come on, Frank. Join in. What, me? Oh, matey. Oh, mate. Carlton Cole, when you speak to him, don't ask him, can you speak Brazilian? There's no such language. It's Portuguese, mate. Let me see if my Frankie baby is going to join in. Frankie, join in, Frankie. Nice. Frankie. Hopefully, we joining in. Yeah, I just got emotion. I'm all right now. I'm all right. I was about to break down there, mate. Jesus Christ. No, I think what we need to do. It's been difficult in lockdown. We've had a great team, and as West Ham fans, I'd never want to lose that passion. I love it, the argument, but let's celebrate today. Celebrate a good window. And then again, yeah, let's not look at other clubs too much. Look at our own club, special club, and we're doing good things. Let's not, no negativity tonight. Forget Sullivan, forget the board, forget Pawn, forget fucking Ann Summers, forget Krotensky. Yeah, that's just celebrate. Bloody hell. Yeah, celebrate between yourselves, and it's a bank holiday, and yeah, hopefully you're back from work. If you had to work, have a glass of wine, whatever, and maybe something's happening here, everyone, which was well overdue. I mean, Frankie kept saying, and I agree, we are a huge club, mate. We're a huge club, bigger than no one will ever understand. Mate. Daniela. That's my son's favorite. He's only 22, drinks it neat on the rocks, mate. Wow, matey. Was it, mate? Peter, do you know why it didn't work out then? Yeah, let me know. Alex says Arsenal. Oh, a minute later, Peter says it's Spursy. That picks Liverpool. So in 10 seconds, it's Liverpool, it's Arsenal, it's Spurs. I heard it's Dagenham. Dagenham were trying to hijack it, matey. Yeah. Yeah, but what I said was when the window closes, the pressure and the responsibility is all on David Moyes' head then. Nothing to do with the owners, nothing to do with you and me. He's got to no excuses, right? Bringing him in late. He ain't ready. What are you talking about? He ain't ready. What's David Moyes on about? He's been in France 2-3 years, getting kicked lumps out of him. The negative is that from the window closing, David Moyes is going to be closely watched by everyone. That's the negativity. If he pisses about, not playing them, the wrong formation, resting them, you know what's going to happen. Paulie, from that time, I mean, I was a kid, but I used to hear that all the seats and everything was just taken out. I don't know, mate. You wanting me up? We'll think about her after, mate. I don't know. I think Benny ain't going to get in anyway, mate. So maybe. Dawson, they're only willing to pay 2 million, mate, and he wants to go. They can go. Let's just bring other people in. I'm fine with it. Benny ain't going to get in the team out of this boy. Can we afford to have personal out on the bench? I don't know, mate. Yeah, let me know. I think the boys like Asahi beer, the Japanese beer, but we've run out of it a couple of times. There's a Peroni in the fridge now, that's all right, mate. I don't drink a lot of beer, but the boys do. The boys do. Yeah, ifs and buts, and yeah, let's just worry about today and see what happens. And can't really predict anything, but always interesting to have a discussion and chatting, mate. But I would say so many things going on in the world, and Ukraine and bloody Trump and China and that and this and electricity and gas, and Fucking so many things. You go mad, wouldn't you? Your head will blow up. So just let's celebrate West Ham. Let's watch old John Lyle videos tonight. The good times. The 1980, 86 team, the boys. I literally, again, going back to my channel, one of the channel guys I promote, E13 events. I've just bought 2 tickets in October for a gathering in Romford for the 1974-75 youth team players. I think Alvin Martin's going to be hosting it. Canning Town Len's going to be there. So there's going to be 4 or 5 players there, Mervyn Day, and that's just me. Far too young for that. Far too young for that kind of time anyway. Frankie, how you doing, brother? You all right, mate?
Oh, mate, good.
Yeah, it's been, I kind of stuck my head out and it's kind of worked.
So, man, mate, I like it.
Yeah, that's what you're all about on the channel, mate. And I did have a one-way ticket booked to Brazil, which is kind of what we're talking about. But I nearly got emotional there. It's weird. You're
emotional for? I'll come and slap you. What's the matter with you? We're
it's
West Ham, mate. We ain't emotional over some favela bod or whatever they call it from Brazil, mate. We don't get emotional like that, son.
Yeah, it's kind of...
It's that rum. You sure that gin's not... It's not gin and not rum.
Well, I've smashed a whole litre of rum since yesterday, so he got me some famous grouse, which is blended Scotch. But what happened was in the chat... It was so funny. You know what we like? It's always kicking off in the chat, which I kind of love anyway. So we had our Rangers, Baron was there, all kicking with him, calling their league a little crappy league. I'm like, come on, Rangers are good lads. No need to kind of have a go at him and things like that. And it's all calmed down now. But I just told him, don't worry about any negativity. Don't worry about who's signing you. Don't worry about who's put the money in. Don't worry about who's selling in the next 2-3 days. And I just thought, just enjoy the moment, isn't it, Frankie? Enjoy it tonight.
Definitely. Yeah. It's a massive moment for West Ham, mate. It's a club record signing. And, mate, I'm over the moon. Absolutely over the moon. Exactly what we needed. Really excited, mate. It's, should give everyone a lift, really. I'm hoping this is one of them ones that really gets everyone, I don't know, really motivated and excited about going over there again, mate. Wednesday night's becoming... massive. I'm getting more and more excited for Wednesday night by the minute. I might just go now and wait for it. I think just get over there and get ready for it.
Well, the other thing was obviously what we've been told, and again that you pick up a lot of knowledge in the chat, that he has been signed in time for playing at Spurs. So the deadline that I thought is today midday, they reckon the chat is tomorrow. So
yeah, I heard it was tomorrow midday as well. I did hear that, mate. So
that's fine. I ain't going to go into that at the moment. I just want to know how you're feeling at the moment. Is this I'm just being honest again. I think he's taking Ben Rama's place, mate. I'm just saying it the way. I can't see both of them in the same team, mate. It's just the way it is.
I mean, yeah, I think that Moyes is well too conservative to play 2 players of that ilk in the same team, mate. I can't see it. I'd like to see it at times. I think what you said earlier on was a really good point. At home, when you want to get on top of a team and you should be beating teams, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to fit 2 players like that in there. But I just think that Moyes is a bit too cautious with how he plays, and he barely plays Benrahma, let alone want to play 2 of them like that. So but it is what it is, mate. It's if it is to replace Benrahma, for me, it's an upgrade. It probably was in motion before Benrahma had this turn in form, mate, but he's still looking like the man right now. So it would be harsh to see Benrahma be pushed to the sidelines again, because he made a big difference on Sunday, mate. Big difference.
It was. It's just in some pockets being, again, extra critical. He did get pushed around a little bit. I saw, like, he was always trying. Effort is always there, but they just, I don't know if it's his height, if it's the weight, but this boy looks close to 6 foot to me. I don't know. He looks much bigger, and Brazilians, obviously, that, like you said, those 2 years in France or 3 years, that's a plus point, isn't it? If you pull him out of Brazil, it's a big risk, but he's climatized. And David, you might have missed it. David Moyes done those negative comments again, welcoming him, saying it might take him time to settle in. I'm like, what are you on about now again? Why'd you have to say that? And he started saying those things again. I think I could read it from the website. Moisey at the end. Yeah, he's a player. He's a very talented player. I've respected him from a very long time from afar. And whilst he would need time to adapt, Why'd you say that? Anything like that? Just keep your mouth bloody shut. And but what?
Yeah, it's a weird comment. Weird comment.
But what I did say, and you probably agrees, mate, with what it's looking like with the investment in the window to players, it's gonna put a lot of pressure on David Moyes from the board, mate. If he doesn't gel them together in the right way, the right formation, you see what I mean? That's the other side of it, isn't it? That's the other side of it, mate. If he does that kind of thing, I mean, we're hearing rumors of Dawson to Villa, Newcastle looking at Ashby, 2.5 million. It sounds pretty silly to me. Are we big enough to put Banram on the bench? Are we big enough to put Vanaken? I can't see Vanaken. Where's Vanaken going to come in and play, mate? I don't. He's not CDM, is he? I don't think he was, mate.
No, I think he can play there. I think he can play sort of three positions. He's played as a sort of on the right as an inside forward. He's played as a central attacking midfielder, which is normally his normal position. He has played as a normal box to box type midfielder, but I don't think it's his preferred position, mate. To be honest. But,
do you want to answer this question? Will he have any time on Wednesday, mate?
I think he could feature. Moyes is not one to start an attacking player like that. I would love to see him do it. I think it would lift the crowd. I think it would just give the whole team a lift.
Wow.
I'd love to see him be brave enough to do it. I really, really would. If the lineups come out and he is in the starting lineup, that atmosphere before the game would be electric, mate. It would be absolutely electric. So I'm really hoping he's got the minerals to do it. Will he or not? I'm not too sure.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because they would not know he's playing. Conte will not know the tactics, how to tackle him. It all totally confused them. The one thing we're worried about, again, I kept an eye on their injury Spurs. Romero, they're trying to push him in now to start because I felt Romero's gonna, he'll be marking Scamacca, and we know what's gonna happen. Peter, what are you on at Moyes? Listen, yeah, we'll see what happens, mate. The thing is, me and Frankie, we don't have much confidence in Moyes when you've got talented players like him. Like I said, Harry Redknapp, no issue, mate. Harry will get the best out of him, encourage him, and Moyes. But then Moyes did say, "Listen, I understand that I need to do it more and more, but we have to be sold for that idea, and we'll see how it happens, mate." But 60 million euros, a lot of money, mate. It's a mixture of upfront and add-ons and things like that, mate. 25 years old. There's rumours of Arsenal, Spurs, Liverpool coming in late, but the Lyon president, he's a bit upset. He wanted more money, mate. He wanted even more money. He's like, I wanted an auction. I was trying to stir up shit last minute, and he's come in and I mean, listen, he's the kind of player that your little one will love, hopefully, in the coming years and months, and put his name on the shirt and things like that. And you got to play him, I think, some point, or rather start with him, because I think
we said it, didn't we? We said it the other night. Don't try and bring him on if you're behind in a game and you're trying to chase it. Just let him start, and if he's blowing after 60 minutes, then bring him off and put someone else on. But let him give that lift to the atmosphere, the crowd, let him get everybody excited, let him give the team a lift, and let's try and get in front, and then bring him off if he's looking knackered, towards the end of the game. So, I want to see him start, mate. It'll be a big lift for everybody involved on Wednesday night. So fingers crossed Moyes can put him on that team sheet and be brave enough to do it, mate.
Peter's saying evening to you, I think. I don't know who I think he is. Emotional. Oh, fuck, it's Peter. Come, Peter. Well, that's what Frankie was saying, to be fair. But yeah.
He put it more eloquently than me.
Vanaken is coming. I don't know, mate. What's all this about? 4-0 Barcelona.
If Barcelona sign 4-0, they've fallen from grace massively. Barcelona are finished if they're thinking of signing Pablo 4-0.
He is. I mean, obviously, yeah. I mean, he signed. We're over the moon. Again, we didn't know if this player ever was going to come in. In terms of formations, again, it gives you a couple of options, mate. I don't know.
Get my main man in there. Get Vanaken out. Get Super Tom in there. Super Tom needs to be in that team.
Yeah. Rice. Paqueta, Bowen. Are you concerned about Bowen, mate? Would you pull him out for a couple of games, or what do you think?
I think we said it, last night as well. I think it makes sense to give him the Tottenham game. Villa is always going to be tough for him, so because of the way they play. So give him the ultimatum. Say your form's not been great, but prove yourself tonight, and fight for your spot. If not, then against Chelsea, we're going to have to make some changes and see if it wakes him up a little bit, mate, because he looks half asleep at the moment. So, maybe that bit of ultimatum will give a rocket up his backside and kick him into a bit of form again. I don't know.
Do you see a slight chance of a Trevor Sinclair formation into a wing back for more Bowen or not?
It's certainly the type of thing that Moyes would do. But when you've got someone double figures, double goals, kind of level player, to make him a wing back would be a bit of a travesty, really, mate, because he's too good. He's too good going forward to do that. Have you got a waiter out there? Have you got like a servant who sort of waits behind that door for you whenever you need something? Unbelievable.
Yeah,
I love it.
No, it's my son. No.
My son. Yeah, same thing, isn't it?
Oh, mate. Shame. But the thing I think, Frankie, agree is because the World Cup's in a funny time. I think the windows, is moved around. The preseason was but usually I think they agreed, which I agreed with Frankie, isn't it? The window should shut before the first game, isn't it, mate? That we were all happy with that, weren't we? And then,
that does make sense, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? It does.
Yeah, Richard. Yeah, I mean, let's see what happens. There's going to be so many crazy stories. This will be one of the most exciting windows anyone's ever seen. Rice, I think, gave a hint in the interview. There's 2 more coming in, mate. For me, having thought about it, I think we need a Scamacca reserve, proper lump behind him. I don't want Antonio up front. I don't want Bowen. So that's urgent for me. CDM would be nice, and right back if we need to. But in the order, I want a big lump to play up front when Scamacca perhaps can't, mate. So I don't know what your feelings are. I want Scamacca back up to him, mate, and not Antonio Bowen. I don't want him up front, mate.
No, I don't. I don't think that's the answer. To be fair, that what has worked in previous games was the Cornet to Scamacca kind of partnership. That worked in 2 games. The one with a cross where he got to it and got it in. The other night sort of flicked on, and then Cornet put in a lovely ball through to Benrahma from there. So I think we need to see more of that Cornet Scamacca kind of partnership, mate. I think it's proven already that there's something there. So I want to see more of that. I think Bowen could work in that system, but again, it needs to be without him having to need to be so defensive with, coming back as much. We need to find a way that we can really create Cornet and Bowen into inside forwards, not men who are running up and down the line. The only way you can do that, mate, is if you've got those 3 in midfield being a bit more mobile, being a bit more athletic, alongside Rice. And Fornals isn't that. And unfortunately, Souček hasn't been that either. But maybe Paqueta could give us that bit of energy that would allow us to play that way. So, I don't think that's right for Wednesday night. I think Wednesday we need to be a bit more conservative than that. But, I definitely want to see more of this Scamacca and Cornet partnership, mate.
The problem is, again, with David Moyes is everything looked good, and then you suddenly drop Cornet. It can't help him. He's come from a very good season, and you keep doing that to him, pretending what does he need to prove? He smashed it last season, and then I thought Benrahma was steadily doing okay, and then you don't start him, and then you. It's these little mind games. It can't be helpful for anyone when you. It's complete.
But that's mad. I didn't even realise. I've just reeled off the top of my head that I want to see Scamacca, I want to see Cornet, I still want to see Bowen, and I want to see Paqueta. All of a sudden, the man who's probably been our most creative and our most dangerous and turned the game around the other night in Benrahma, I didn't even mention him. So it's going to be hard for players. I do think Lanzini needs to go out the door now, mate. I think time's up for Lanzini. That's done.
Peter thinks Moyes ain't well.
He's ill, sick.
Oh, mate, you guys are like crazy. Yeah, well, I don't know about the song Gallagher. Gallagher's, a lot of people are a bit mixed about him. We'll see, mate. Listen, I don't know, mate. What do you think about Gallagher? Do you like him, or is he a bit too up and down for you? Or
not for me, mate.
Paqueta cocktails? Are you going to? Have you ever been to Brazil, Frankie?
That's one place I haven't been, mate, and I don't really have a lot of desire to go, to be honest with you.
You need a couple of bodyguards, I think, or stuff like that.
Yeah, they reckon it's can be a bit shifty.
I'll tell you a funny story about South Africa. Always wanted to go there, and I think the wife's family is from Kenya, and they told me to go there, and I kept putting it off because I heard a lot of things about it. And they said that the previous director, he ended up in the wrong taxi and he got into a bit of trouble. I didn't want to go. But listen, I've heard like Joburg, Johannesburg, Table Mountain is but like, I'm sure you like steak like me, mate. And I've heard out there, different ball game, Argentina, South Africa. It's just that I would probably get a tour company to pick me up and look after me. Because otherwise, yeah, you get in the wrong cab, mate. Oh God, we'll become the bloody rump steak, mate. But yeah. I mean, yeah, I'd love to. Just putting the kids to good use. You naughty people, mate. You naughty people. Funny things happening with the kids in this summer job. None of them got pay slips. They've all been taxed wrongly. Dad, I don't get a pay slip. I said, what are you? And the mum's like, give me the number head office. I'll give them a call tomorrow. Have a word with them. Bloody hell, mate. All that's going on in the house.
So are you over there Wednesday night now, mate? Has this given you the inspiration you needed to make that travel commitment?
Yeah, let me have a look. Let me have a look, mate. Let me have a look. I'll probably have to fiddle something with work. I probably need a half day off and the next morning off. Yeah, we'll do something. I don't think it's a sellout. It probably is next hour, so I better get cracking this evening. I don't know much about Juna J, whatever. I don't know much about him. I didn't even want him anyway, mate. Innit? I don't want him. Some Man United guy, and he used to play quick Belgium. Said no to us because, again, good old David honestly told him, you're not going to get in the team. Dave, stop. Keep your mouth shut. Can you imagine as the owner who got like David, just get out of the room. Just get out of the room. David just like puts himself in trouble, doesn't he, mate? Danielle, it's all about changing the club, the thinking, the squad, and like I kept saying, Frankie, how much we pay for a player, the wages, who we don't sell, what the balance sheet, profit, loss, revenue, the balance of who. It's not our business as fans. We don't, like Man City, Chelsea never cared. We don't care. If you're going to stick Benrahma on the bench and he's worth that much money, we'll discuss it. But we shouldn't really care, should we, mate? It's not our business, and it is nice. It's a nice luxury to have great players like that on the bench, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, no, it is, mate. Very much so. We've got options for a change. The scary thing is giving David Moyes options because he don't seem to know what to do with them. But hopefully, mate, he's got a plan and, you know, he knows what he's going to do with them all. But, yeah, it's nice for us to have options for a change, mate. It's good.
I mean, you were there. Did Bowen look overweight? I didn't think about that. Did he? I thought he's put on more muscle. I remember that. I thought he looked more built, like bulky. I don't know. I thought he looked more.
I saw a couple of people comment that. It's not saying that I saw and I don't know that I noticed, to be honest, but I don't know.
Did you see that snapshot someone took of the moment where he should have perhaps? I know it's so easy.
Yeah,
because they had
the ball to the left. Yeah.
And they said, he's a greedy git. He doesn't learn. He thinks he's a dog's bollocks. But it does happen quick time. But I felt he should have given it to Benrahma. My kids say, Dad, Benrahma wouldn't have finished it either. You know, my kids are, bloody hell, you got to shut up, mate.
They make a good point.
Yeah, be a team player. It's all about the team, isn't it? It's all about the team, mate. Hello, Rice. Are you right, mate? Talking about butlers. How you doing, mate, with a surname like that? Butler. On the buses, when it had a curry, now my bird is. What are you on about, Alex? What are you on about, matey? Boeing, yeah. Jazz Hotel, 24 hours. You naughty boys. The guy, yeah, absolutely brilliant. I think he's got it all in the locker, but let's not let's see how it goes. And yeah, teams will mark him. And like I was saying, Frank, if you have all these players starting, Scamacca, Bowen, Cornet, Paqueta as the opposition manager, you can't set your team up. You can't mark one guy. You can't. The threat's coming from all over the attacking. If you're going to mark Scamacca, you're leaving room for Bowen and Cornet.
Yeah.
And if you mark one of them, you're going to... You see what I mean? We're not a one-man team, then, are we? Really, when you look at it. Yeah. But I'm going to be honest with you now, and I don't want to say this, but are you concerned in the way David Moyes will look after the great team that we're building, mate, the squad?
Don't know. I don't really have that sort of... I'm very level-headed with this sort of stuff, mate. Like, people are saying, oh, my God, what an amazing signing for Lucas. But you don't really know. He might come in, not take to the Premier League. He might be awful, and we might sell him in a year's time. You just don't know. So I wait until I judge the signings in a year, 2 years' time. So I keep a very level head with this sort of stuff, but I'm not worried about how David Moyes will use them and blah, blah, blah. Mate, I'm just excited to see them out there together and seeing some of these new players, which let's be honest, mate, on paper, they look like an upgrade. It looks like they'll make us a much, much better team, better ball players. Do you know what I want to see, mate, a little bit? I know the last couple of years have been an absolute joy, and it's been lovely not to look over our shoulders, and it's been really nice to have a bit of better form and win some matches and go further in cup competition in Europe and all this sort of stuff. I love it, right? But I haven't loved the football. At times, the football hasn't been very pretty on the eye. It hasn't been fantastic. And it seems like now we've got some players who can actually start playing a bit of football, mate. And I'd love to see us play a little bit more on the ground, play a bit better football, some nice passing, a bit more the old style West Ham, how we used to like to see us play. I know a lot of people say the West Ham way's a myth, but, hey, we love seeing good silky football. And I'd like to see a bit of that come back. And I think we've got the personnel to maybe start to play a better brand of football now. So hopefully Moyes can get that, you know.
Who's one of your favourite players? Is it Decania? Who's your favourite kind of...
Well, if I'm honest, as a youngster growing up, Joe Cole was the one who I idolised.
Oh, right. Wow.
Like my... Joe Cole and Carrick at the time, to be honest, that pair was like I just was in complete awe of them. Because I played centre half, I loved Rio Ferdinand as well, because Rio was just a Rolls Royce of a defender, putting his foot on the ball, bring it out from the back. I loved Rio. But on my shirts was always Cole and Carrick. But Di Canio as well, mate. Just he gave me some special moments. The Old Trafford, FA Cup, putting that ball away to win 1-0 when Barthez was waving his hand up in the air. What a moment that was. His goals against Chelsea when we won 3-2 at the Bridge was just unbelievable. So, yeah, Di Canio was probably up there as well. But Joe Cole was my man, mate.
Very interesting. Bob, my man, very close friend of mine, Bobby. Spark plugs, Bobby. Talk about spark plugs. Hope he can be the spark. Hope he can be, sir. Just give you an example of what the overall package and money is and what we could have bought. And some of the players, David Moyes said, I believe we went in for Rafinha, mate. We went for 58 million. Would you want Rafinha over this man? Do you want Richarlison? Do you want, Sterling want to come anyway, but Gabriel Jesus, yeah, a bit cheaper. Lewandowski. So it just gives you an idea. He's in there. Paqueta's in there. It's already his website so quick, mate. It's a 17th most expensive signing. 40. Well, it's in euros, isn't it? 42 million euros. Depends on upfront. But yeah, did you ever think Rafinha was perhaps? Well, he's Brazilian as well, I think. Isn't he, Rafinha? I might be wrong. Yeah. I mean,
good player, mate. Good player. Yeah, don't know about Rafinha, mate. He's I don't know. He's obviously got he's a real talented footballer. I'm not sure he would have worked for West Ham if I'm totally honest.
We got two up there, mate. We got Scamacca at number 24, and then we obviously got our new man here, 70th, 80th position, Sterling and Haaland, and yeah, people like that, Nunes. So yeah, we've done kind of right on that, mate. I'm not too bad with that. She's lucky she hasn't got a Dutch oven. One thing I have seen, again going on tangent, I don't know if you've seen, because I know Frankie's a foodie, I think. You've seen those metal things like where you put the pizzas in, mate?
Uni pizza ovens. Yeah, they look proper. I've been toying with getting one, mate. I'm nearly pulling the trigger and then swerving it, but I'm close to buying one. I am.
My dream is to get that kind of what do you call it, a roof at the end, and then you cook underneath it and you can sit underneath it and you can use it all year round. So instead of using it, that kind of thing. Because
that mixed grill you had, mate, looked out of this world. I'd love to be able to have something like that closer to me. And
that's in Uxbridge, which is West London. M40. It cost a bomb, mate. I mean, India Pakistan cricket game was like, which I didn't know about. People going bonkers in there. So this long story. We had a good laugh and stuff like that. But so what I was thinking, you can do the naan bread in there as well. You can do bread in there as well.
Nice.
So that kind of. And the thing is, wood fire pizzas and normal pizzas are a different ball game. I'm not a big pizza fan, but when you're talking about wood fire pizzas, there's a pub not far from me that does it. All Frankie's, total different ball game, mate. Wood fire pizzas, mate. Very, very good. That's so. Mick, top guy. This window's been. How would you rate the window so far? Because we know he's in now. What do you think?
Well, the rating's going up more and more, so we're probably now sitting around an 8. But again, I do struggle with it a little bit. Like, how can
I know you say it's catch up, isn't it? You're saying yes, catch up from the other.
How can you? No, that as well. But how can you rate a window when you haven't seen how the players are going to work out? You could look at it on paper and say, so it appears like this could be a 8 out of 10, or out of what your options were, it should be a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Mate, it could work that every single one of these players hits the ground running, makes us absolutely fantastic, fires us to the top 6, and it's a 10 out of 10 window without foul. They might not quite work out. Some of the players might be not really working in the Premier League. They might work out to be a bit average, and it might end up working out that it's not that much of a successful window. Time will tell on this. We'll know in probably 2 or 3 months.
Christmas, perfect.
At Christmas, we'll know whether these players were the right picks for West Ham United or not. So fingers crossed at the moment. It is an 8/9 out of 10 window. We've still got one more position we'd like to fill. Let's try and get that done. But currently, mate, it's exciting times to be a West Ham fan. We've got a lot to shout about. We've got a lot of players who have come in who, on paper, are a big upgrade compared to last season. And if we can go and do something, but I think everyone does need to appreciate, let's give them a little bit of time. This ain't going to be an overnight thing. That's a lot of new players who have come in now. If you're expecting Scamacca to start, Cornet, if you're expecting Aguerd to start when he comes back, if you're expecting Kera to carry on playing games, Emerson to play games, Paqueta's now going to come in as well. Mate, that's like half the team that's going to change. It's going to take them a little bit of time to gel and come together. So it's not going to happen overnight. So we need to give them a few months to bed in and get used to playing with each other. But on paper, it looks like this could be. I just wish we'd done some of the business a tad earlier. Tad earlier would have been nice. But, mate, and then how can you moan? As West Ham fans, we haven't experienced the window like this. We can only sit here and enjoy it.
I think what I was saying is accidentally, like I was saying, is like if you are organised or you're everything early, you miss out on you miss out on some bargains, because normally like good clubs like Man United, we're done. But then those 2-3 days where someone falls out the branch like Ronaldo, so we are kind of picking him up because we haven't done our business and we still got squad numbers and money. It's kind of bit of everything. It's kind of work. I mean, Andrew's obviously wise words from Frankie and things like that. So sometimes it can work for you if you leave that gap. And we got plenty of numbers left in our squad. Peter, South Africa. I'm going to say it. I didn't want to say
a fantastic place, is it?
Because I get myself into trouble, and I don't mind getting into trouble, but I'm going to leave it to you lot. But it's a shame because I've heard it's a beautiful film. Watch that film, Zulu, Michael Caine debut film. What a film, mate. I want to ask you, I know you don't. I don't think you bought a shirt because, if I'm right, you don't buy shirts at the moment.
Well, I've just been to Lakeside today. The boys now got the home, the away, the third shirt. Today he picked up the training top. He picked up some other top which I've never seen. But these other tops that are like not the official shirts that they wear, but they're like training / fashion but still look like football kit shirts, they're still the same cost as the actual main kits. So I've just gone and absolutely broken the bank in at the West Ham shop earlier on today. He wanted a jacket as well, so he got the jacket, he got the coat because winter's coming, so he's got the coat. He got a jumper. He went in there, and I want that orange one with the third kit. I want the orange one. Then they've got an orange fashion type version of it. He wanted that one. Then he wanted the grey goalkeeper's jersey, so wanted that one. Mate, he's got just every single top available in his size in the club shop he now owns. So yeah,
my kids have got good collections. But I was going to say, do we still have a store at Blue Water, mate, or not? Because I went there.
I don't think so. I think that went. That's why we always go over to Lakeside now. The Lakeside blinding over there now. They've got like an entertainment quarter where they've got 2 big screens outside. They've got a massive fair outside. They've got Putt Shack. They've got Boom Bar, which is like just a bar that's got loads of interactive games in there. They've got like interactive darts, axe throwing, loads of activities in this bar where you just get pissed and play all these games. It's really, really good over there now, mate.
So whereabouts is the darts Lakeside? Is it all within that complex, or
yeah, it's on the other side. As you enter Lakeside, it's on the other side of where you enter. So you drive around the back, and then there's just this massive entertainment complex around the back there. Mate, it's got a good atmosphere over there. Loads of people having loads of drinks. There's loads of bars there, people sitting outside, loads of places to get a rum. Mate, it's really, really good. It is. It's really too far for you. You're too far west. You're in the posh land.
Obviously, when the first boy was born, and around 03, 04, we went to Blue Water. I don't know if it was open around that time, 01, 02, 03. We got him some designer like gear, kids and stuff like that, because he kind of went like that. Like one of my nephews came around the other day. I think he's 7. I go, wow, look at your trainers! Like, whoa, they're like I don't know what they were, Adidas. It's like amazing what you can get for kids these days, because my ones are growing up a bit. I'm like, those are smart, mate. If I could fit it, I would have taken them, mate. But Bob, very strong statement. Bob thinking, Bob, what you on? Oh, Bob, he likes Diaz, mate. And listen, let's keep. This will be brilliant if Diaz comes in. Oh my God, mate!
I think he does. I've always said last day he'll come in.
So if I'm gonna faint, I'm gonna rename the channel the Frankie channel. I'll be going nuts, mate. Yeah. Richard, again, looks like you're from my dad's generation. You guys always say you're so very lucky. Yeah, Dev was a one-off, mate. And I don't know if you know, Frankie, but Ipswich Town bid 2 million for Devonshire after 1980 FA Cup final, mate.
Right.
Yeah, it's come out of Devonshire's mouth that he said I can say it now. And Trevor Francis officially was a £1 million player in about year after that, but they bid 2 million for him. And that time, Frankie, they will never tell the player that. They'll never tell the player that. I remember this guy, Finland. Yeah, 1 season, mate, and then they fell out of the contract.
Blinding him and Sebastian Schemmel. The pair of them were superb for us that year.
I think this guy, maybe Reaper, went to Celtic around that time, not far from here with Bilic, the general. Bilic. I'm going to be honest, Bilic did leave us for crazy amount of money, 50, 60 grand a week at Everton. It is what it is.
Mr. Macy suck.
Governor, let's go to Mr. Macy.
Mr. Macy, he's actually quite spot on as well.
Yeah, but this one, does that Governor? Are you saying not chemistry or chemistry or I don't know. Did you blank each other? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. See.
Mr. Frankie Mandy, Frankie Mandy saying, what would be your lineup now? Frankie, put you on the spot, mate. What we'll do, let's put the formation. Well, for me, it's still 4-2-3-1 because I can't do nothing else. I'm just like, Paqueta in the middle.
I'm not qualified enough to do this, to be honest. However, it ain't far from what you had there, mate. Other than changing Vanaken for Souček. And then obviously Aguerd is not available at the moment, so we have to put someone else at centre half there. It'd be nice for
But we
You've
must.
obviously got Kerrer on the right, and you've got Emerson. So at the moment, at present, Kerrer would go into where Aguerd is, and then Soufal would be put out on the right hand side. However, Kerrer in a back four is suspect, but we'll see. It's it's not. I'm not paid to do that job, mate. I don't know who we should play and where we should play him and what the formation should be. David Moyes gets paid to do that, and I'll let him do his job. And then moan about it and knock it when we lose, and then cheer about it and love it when we win, which is what football fans do.
And the idea is that with these players, you can change the formation. Cornet can play up front, Paqueta can go a bit deeper, and then you got fullbacks that ideally can play wing backs and things like that. So yeah, Billy Bonds favour.
There's another comment about Fornals to Barcelona here. There can't be any legs behind this. This must be a complete and utter made-up storyline.
Andrew, I've ordered my helicopter. I mean, I signed on for YouTube 1,000. Frankie knows. Yep. Order the blue colours coming, mate. All done. Share it with you guys.
Barcelona considering surprise move for West Ham star.
See, this is the thing, Gina. Yeah. So let's say by luck or by fluke or by non-planning, you end up with players. That's what I mean. If you're disorganized at the beginning, you haven't got the cash and you just dilly and dally and wait. I'll say, Frankie, you end up with some good things, mate. Like Daniel Levy was known for it. Daniel Levy would only bid for a player with 15 hours to go with the clock ticking for a bargain. You know, that last apple going out of date at Tesco's. Can I have it, mate? Can I have it? So this is the kind of thing. So, yeah, Gina, welcome. Crawford Biscuits. Love her, mate. Take care. Yep, that's the one. Yep, Billy Bonzi, hat-trick. Yeah, I remember that, mate. So let's go to what Frankie's saying. Some of the comments, Mr. Macy. There we go.
It's too good.
It's a kind of thing. Yeah. What? No, that would be Broger's lot, wouldn't it? Albania.
But I get where he's going. I
know, Mr. Macy. And again, I'll say to everyone in the chat, follow me on Twitter and then give me a private message. I'm more than happy to meet you and buy you drink and stuff like that, mate. God, I love it though. If I see the chat though, Frankie, the chucking pints of beer at each other, mate. Love it. I just bought 2 tickets. Again, not promoting, but speaking about people I respect of E13 events. There's an event in Romford in October, celebrating the 1974-75 youth team. So Alvin Martin will be. Again, Frankie, got a spare ticket. You're more than welcome to come along, mate. If you're up for it, no problem with that.
I'm always up for a night out.
Yeah. So I probably might. Let me think about it. I might get a hotel. I'm not sure about it, but it's Canning Town Len will be there. Alvin Martin is the host, and then you're gonna get Mervyn Day, Alan Kirbishley, 3-4 others, mate. And it's just about good networking banter, mate. So yeah, ticket for you there, mate. Whenever you want it, mate. So yeah,
sounds like a plan.
There you go. I found my partner. There we go. Done. All done. After Jamaica, no. I think I'm a bit angry at Antonio, big time. I think he's just not taking his football seriously from afar. What I'm seeing, he just too much giggling, too much laughing, even on the bench. Mate, Frank, I don't know if you want to add anything. I've got no time for him at the moment.
I agree. I think he's become like when you see Aubameyang in that. Not quite as bad as that. He's like a Poundland Aubameyang, to be honest. But you see it in that All or Nothing documentary where you see Aubameyang turning up, being a joker, being a bit on his own, wanting all the flash car, the flash here, there, and everywhere. When he got out of his motor the other night and all that, I don't know. He ain't the humble Dulwich kind of player.
That training incident. I just remembered it now.
Yeah. He just seems like he's got a bit ahead of himself, and I'd like to see him humble himself and go back to the grafting, hard work.
Fucking score a goal, mate. Fucking score a goal, yeah.
Pretty much,
mate.
Pretty
January.
Much. Get hold of the ball and just
we'll get sacked in our jobs if we did what he did since January. Bit cold. So, Governor, you thought it's a bit of... I don't know. I didn't see it, mate. I can't say anything. Ryan, who's so loyal, he's been on the chat nearly 2 hours. Benny will be... Why Cornet over Benny? Different positions, my man. Cornet's left wing, striker, Skamaka. Again, Frankie, I'm very strict. play them in the right time, the right
Yeah.
slots. Cornet is a striker with Skamaka, not a striker by himself, and he's a left winger. And if you're really, really desperate, he will do a job at left back. He will do it, but not long term.
I'm still not convinced over Benny long term anyway. I'm not, just not with him. Never have been, never will be. He's proved me wrong so far this season in games that I feel like he's had it his way a little bit. Let's see if he can do it in a big game.
Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Have you seen the dance? No, not really. Bloody hell, Rich. I think you're my dad's age, Clyde Best. I've got his book here. He's from Bermuda. He's from Bermuda, isn't he? I think, Clyde Best. I've got his book here somewhere. He must be mad, mate, going from an island like that to the East End. Was it freezing his bollocks off, mate? Bobby Moore's my idol. Yeah, Bobby could read the game really well. There's again way before Frankie's time. I sent a question to Forge from Ryan's channel. Good lads, Duke and Kate Cetus, Stuart Slater, great player. The other question was in terms of they're doing one on Tony Carr, Frankie, and
yeah,
I believed he was employed by the club from the late 70s to whenever, and what I heard, he's treated badly, more or less. Yeah, got rid of, didn't pay that. I just wanted to ask him a couple of questions on a couple of players and things like that. Wan-Bissaka, yeah, I like Wan-Bissaka. I like him. Glenn Johnson was my favourite, but we know what happened. So we're gonna call it a close. Oh, the one from the Attila the Hun. So for me, yeah, we have to wrap it up. The love is too much in the chat, and again, Frankie, much respectful. Again, doing your head in, he's come on and stuff like that, and I've lent Matt $5 to get himself some headphones, and hopefully be back on, and I'll get Irish Tommy on.
Like a monthly wage, Mexico, and it, mate. He's laughing. He'll be out on a piss all night.
Again, I think they get good steak out there, and he will be coming to UK hopefully, and I'll look after him. We'll have a laugh. There's another one in the Hammer Hardy. He's in the chat. Good lad, Essex lad, living in America now. You'll come on at some time. We got a good bunch together, but yeah, for me, it's a good window. Good players coming in. It's no concern to me. Only concern is that the way David Moyes will use them. And it just shows you, Frankie, it was a 7-8 through the door, and still we need a desperately Skamaka backup. We need a CDM. We need maybe a right back. So
it shows you how much neglect we had and how we peaked. We peaked last year with that squad at the right time. It was an old squad. It was an aging squad, and we needed a lot of changes this year. So we've gone out there and done it. But just anyone who thinks it's a special window, Nottingham Forest ain't that far off the same spend as us. So don't think this is like some pulling out trees. I've said it before, I'll say it again, mate. This should be the minimum we expect as West Ham United fans. With the size of our club, with our attendances, with our revenue streams, with everything else, it's probably a little bit higher than what you'd expect window after window after window in the summer. But 120 million is where West Ham should be every single summer. It should never be less than that. This should be normal for West Ham United. And we've gone out there and done it for a change, which is good. And hopefully when Christmas comes along, if we need something to give us a boost in the January window, we actually go and have people lined up. If we need to give ourselves a push to go and try and make something happen, some real success of getting over the line and winning something for a change would be amazing. And then roll on again into next summer and go and do the same again. Go and keep on improving. Don't ever sit still. It'll be nice to see us show that ambition for a couple of windows in a row, and that's when I think you'll really see it make the biggest difference. So, yeah, for me, it's what I expect from West Ham this window.
All right, we're going to close down in a minute. One question I had for you, Frankie, which is my personal question, not in the chat, is a lot of talk about this move particularly has been organised by Kotensky in terms of funding and what you wanted. I don't know if you've got any comments with that, mate.
I wasn't too sure, but I did do some research into the JP Morgan man. and he is still managing director at JP Morgan. He has been put on the board, but Kretinsky's right-hand man has stepped down. But apparently this JP Morgan man's role is to analyse and assess transactions ready for acquisition of companies. So it does seem like this man has gone in there to audit, to go through everything, to line everything up for
give me his name offline and I'll work out out who he is, because I've got contacts. Yeah, give me a link and I know Dave, my nutty friend across the road. Yeah.
He's been involved in acquisition for Kretinsky's energy company previously, so he absolutely is the man who normally comes in to line up an acquisition of a business. So that would suggest that things are in motion. Things are moving.
That will normally be Goldman Sachs. I'm surprised JP do that, but they do have a department that do that. But usually Goldman Sachs do that kind of thing. But I agree. Again, Frankie, you got on. You're the king, mate.
We're getting our club back, mate. That's what's happening. We're getting our club back. Changes are on the horizon. Hopefully, we have people who want to see us actually succeed and really actually kick on, and hopefully the sleeping giant that is West Ham United can finally arise from our slumber and go on and actually go and win something. Just win anything. Next, what it is. Let's just go.
Fire these lot quickly, mate. Quickly. Yeah, this one for you, go.
How much could the World Cup break near Christmas affect the team? Everyone's got to go through it, so it shouldn't make no difference to anybody, mate. That is what it is.
That's it, mate. Boys, to be fair, always plays a good team in the
We've
cups.
We've got enough depth now to actually have a good crack at all competitions that we're in. So,
Krishna, great point. I think we've got to be close to winning the conference, mate. We've got to be in there with a shout, innit, mate? With these
hard, mate. You don't know who you're going to draw. It's a lot of games. You've got to go some odd places. It's not easy.
Favourites? Are we favourites?
No.
Okay.
At this stage, because the Europa League teams haven't dropped in, maybe. Yeah. But don't forget that there's some big teams coming in further down the line. Yeah, and all this is weird. We're getting so media heavy at the moment because we think it's the right
Lingard. Wow, yeah.
It's not right. We need to put some of this to bed and concentrate on football.
No, we got rid of so many light ale. I don't like light ale anyway, but I like you. But no. We got rid of 12, 13, 14 people off the wage bill. Good night, we're nearly there. Oh, yeah, Kretinsky, yeah, he whatever he's worth from the wife side, he's getting more inheritance. I think so, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we're all good.
So we're all good. Frankie's good. Channel's good.
Wednesday, come on, West Ham, get up for it. Let's all get over there. Mate, what I want is atmosphere. We need to get over there. Tottenham are going to come and be up for it. They're going to be loud. We need to get up for it too. We need atmosphere. We need that intensity. We need that. Really get over there early, get drunk, get on the old, really just liven up for it. Get in that ground and sing and really rock that stadium. We've had the biggest, transfer in our club's history. Now we all need to properly get up for it and go and run through those Tottenham boys on Wednesday night. Let's go and beat them, mate, and I'll be an happy man then.
And last comment from me is, no matter what happens in that game, keep the faith. There's something happening slowly. Yeah. And look at the bigger picture. It's with David or without David, right? Think about that.
Yeah,
it's happening. Take care, Frankie. Lots of love, mate. Take care. I better get my tickets, mate. Meet you. Book a hotel room. Have a bit of a laugh. That's it. Without giving any more details away. Take care. Take care, mate.